Are we really recording?
We're recording. We're at 3 seconds.
2 seconds.
5, 6, go.
Good morning, Flosstube.
Good morning, Flosstube. I'm still pretty white.
But you're not horrible. Wow. So, hello.
Hello, we're the Bougie Stitchers.
We're the Bougie Stitchers.
I'm Nancy.
I'm Jenny. And
Jenny's going to turn 50 here in a few days. Just so you know.
A month.
A few days.
A month. I will be 50 in a month. Everyone reminds me every day that I'm going to be 50 soon. I'm like, okay, I'll be 50 soon. I don't care. I really don't.
If you need her address to send her a birthday card, I'll give it to you.
Okay, well, there's that.
50.
I also told one of my young captains who's promoting to major, he called and asked me if I would do it. And as a retiree in honorable standing, I can do that. So I had to see first if I could even fit into my uniform, because there were a few key pounds that I think I've gained since I've retired that I'm like, let's make sure the uniform fits before I
It's
say
called
yes.
Spanx, Jenny. Spanx.
Ooh, I don't know if there's enough Spanx in the world, but it did fit. He promotes on the last day of the month. We promote on the last day of the month. The first day of the month is actually when you promote, but you put your rank on the day before. Anyways, I'm like, well, you can do it on my birthday, but then you're going to have to give me a really big party. So he made it a few days before.
He was thinking.
He's like, he didn't fall off that turnip boat last night. It was funny. All right. So we always start out, we are a channel about cross stitch, but we always start out with a moment of gratitude. And my moment of gratitude this time is about education. And just the ability to have an education, to work towards the education you want, because in some countries you don't get to. In Germany, they they grade you early on your ability to go to college. Now you can test into that eventually, if I remember correctly, but they don't mess around. You're like, you're a trade track, you're this track, so I just appreciate the fact that when here in the States, you have the ability to choose. And I think that's important, to be able to do what you love. And school's starting, so the educators are back. So to me, that's just something that I wanted to be thankful for. So that's what I got. What do you got?
I didn't prepare.
She sure didn't, because you're going to see in a few minutes. It's going to be a Jenny show, because Nancy took a knee.
The ability to quiet. I truly like quietness. The ability to shut the world off and just be in your own little world. I really like that sometimes. Sometimes you need to go in the mountains and do it. Sometimes you can go, like in my case, my basement and do it. Just the ability.
What's in your basement?
My quilting room. Just the ability to shut down and listen to an audio if you need to, or just complete silence. I like that ability.
I think it's important too to take that time for you, for individual self-care. I think it's important. All right, well, Nancy's done for the whole
Okay,
trip.
this is the confession moment. As I was preparing to leave.
The struggle is real. You people do not know. The struggle is so real.
I had all of my cross-stitching stuff, and I had to make sure the door was shut, so I put my cross-stitching down on the porch, got in my car, and left it right there.
On her porch.
On my porch in Gillette, Wyoming, 90 miles away.
90 miles away.
So I didn't realize that till I got here and unloaded. And for some reason...
Now here's the best part. So my husband says, you should have seen her. She comes in and she says, I don't think I have everything out of my car. And she goes back out. And she was out there a while.
I wanted it to manifest.
And comes back in and she said, I didn't bring it. And he said, you didn't bring what? He said, she said, I didn't bring my cross stitch. Steve goes, she looked so sad. And then she walked back out like it was gonna be out there later.
No, I drive a Kia Soul, right? There's not much room in there.
Box.
And then my husband believes I should have a full-size tire in the back. So I have no small area in the back. I have a full-size tire, my back seat, and my front seats.
And those back seats are not comfortably big. I drive an Outback. You can be pretty comfortable in the back seat of an Outback. Not in a Kia Soul. So anyways,
it's going to be all about Jenny show today.
Well, a lot of our projects, we have the same. And she's going, and Jack's having a fit because his daddy and his brother are outside, and he's stuck in here with the old ladies.
And he slept with me last night. And what is that, a queen size bed? Full size bed?
It's a queen size
and guess who slept on most of the bed? He did.
3/4.
Yeah.
He will take 3/4.
At one point, my bum, and my bum is not small, was sticking out the side of the bed. I'm like, hello. We're working on sharing.
Yeah, he's a 10-month-old lab. He does not share. He's still in the dinosaur, like Tyrannosaurus Rex stage.
And you guys, you want to know what? He destroyed Sasquatch. They finally found him, and now he's destroyed. We
have tried every type of toy to appease that dog, so we at least can, because he loves to chew. So the antlers, the natural antlers, he does fine with, but any type, and he loves plush. But it's ridiculous. All right, we're 6 minutes in, and it's all about me. This will probably be a short one because I did not get a lot of stitching done this week. I did get some done. Well, we're going to start with FFOs. You do have some FFOs, though.
Yeah, in Gillette.
Okay, but we'll put them at the end. So you'll send pictures, and we'll put them all at the end. So what did you finish?
I finished the girls' night out and then the cauldron, and I'm not quite sure I'm totally happy with it. I can show you a picture kind of on here.
Show the picture, and then we'll put it at the end.
Like I said, I'm not 100% happy with it just yet. And it needs something. I don't know.
So we got those cauldrons last year at Target in the dollar spot.
Yeah. And I did switch like $3, but the buttons. It's from just another button company. It's supposed to be on the cat, and although I liked it, I forgot to sew her face in, so I had to do something. Yeah, so.
Let me see. Did I miss that?
We'll show you some football pictures, too. Yeah, so that's supposed to be on the cat.
Oh.
And I didn't think the cat really needed a face.
No, that's super cute.
And so I switched the pumpkin from her, which you guys don't know, from her to him, because the pumpkin was supposed to be up here per the pattern, but I made it my own.
So but the next time we're together, in 2 weeks from now, we'll go ahead and show you it in person.
Oh.
Go ahead.
This was last night's football game. Do you guys see that huge storm? Not once, but twice, Steve and I had to go underneath the bleachers because of rain. Jenny missed it all.
I was at work. I mean, I mean, the game started at 6. I get off at 6.
There was a 30-minute delay because of lightning.
Yeah, I'm 5 minutes from the stadium, so it takes me longer actually to walk from my parked car than it does for me to drive from my work.
And this was the storm at kind of, I don't remember, but this is actually over where I live. There was a huge thunderstorm where I lived.
Yeah, so I'm at work and we get the we get the severe weather alert.
And these will be at the end as well.
We get the severe weather alert, and I was like, oh no. And it's like severe thunderstorms in Gillette, again 90 miles away. I was like, I really was worried about the game tonight. So they had their first game, senior game, and well, it's my son's senior year, and they won, but they were sure trying to give it away.
They sure were.
They were not disciplined. They
were not protecting their quarterback.
They were off.
And I've never played football, but my problem was Cheyenne did the same plays over and over. And you just want to go, and once again, I've never played football, and it's really easy to sit in the stands, so I'm not saying anything. You just want to go down and shake those boys. They had 3 plays, and they played them over and over again.
Yeah. And we were giving it away. Like, they just needed to settle down. It was the first game.
They won by a field goal.
They sure did. And they tried to give that away. But,
they did win.
They did play well. Like,
they did.
When they were gelling. Now, this team is a team that gels, like, Coach really works hard on leadership and sportsmanship. So, we'll see what ends up. But we're talking about cross-stitch right now, and you digressed into football.
Hello, it's Friday Night Lights, Jenny.
Yes. I finished my witch.
Are you going to put it on there?
I am. Oh. I know she seems busy. Well, yeah, but I realized I didn't have enough washers. So we had to get washers. So I've got this board here that I got, I think at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, it's a Hobby Lobby. And
you stained it?
I did.
Do you want me to hold this and you hold yours?
So what happens is...
I have a job.
We put washers on the back, and then they just sit right here, and she sits up back behind Nancy's head. So I have some already for some holidays. I do not have one for Halloween, so there's Halloween. And I do not have one for fall.
Well, that's gonna be cute all fall.
So these were things. Oh, I realized maybe I should have put that the other way. So
Yeah, you should have.
the
But that's
green-
okay.
The
No,
greens aren't. No, I mean I probably could take. It's just.
but look at the contrast if you do it that way. That way everything's not running in the same direction. It's gonna bother you, but
We'll see.
she'll change
Anyways,
it.
I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll leave it. Anyways, that's what my goal is. So this was a Quaker by the Stitcher Hood, and I've got a bunch of these little patterns, and they were some of the first things you can put it down, Nance. These were some of the first things that I did.
You don't want to smell my timber deodorant?
Because she didn't bring deodorant either. Good thing her sister. I don't know why she didn't come get my deodorant, but instead she used one of the boys because that's what I have, or smelly boys. Anyways, I don't think I used the called for colors. I didn't use the called for fabric, but this is one of my first stitches. I really like these Quakers. I love when you're a new stitcher, it's just a matter of learning the importance of counting, right? Because you got to count to keep
Counting's optional.
to keep the pattern, but I love them. I had a good time with them. I've got a hat too that I think that the hat's another one I haven't got finished yet. And then this is my favorite, but this was an adventure. I'm a quilter. I know to pay attention, except when you don't pay attention, you slice your favorite fabric, and I only had a little bit left. So this was all I had left, and I wanted to make it so that it wrapped, and then I wanted some orange on the outside, and I had to adjust. But
That's cute.
there's my zombie frog. It was from last year's Just Cross Stitch magazine. I did some tea dye on my own. That was white fabric, and I just tea dyed it. And I put some Nestle instant coffee, the Nestle or whatever that instant coffee is, on him, and I just poured hot water over him. So that's why he got the blotchy. That's how he got the blotchy spots all over him.
I like that. You almost got another tea dye
I
back.
almost got another tea dye in that. And I just tried to make him look like he had surgery up the back. So.
And I have one more finished too.
Oh, look at her with her. Well, yeah, your quackers.
No,
No.
that too. This is my I was trying to start. I really want to decorate for Halloween. This one's not stuffed yet. This one is stuffed. I tried to sew this in there, the rickrack. It didn't work out so hot.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of sewing the rickrack.
Yeah.
in.
Well, it's that's what it told. It calls for that, and I thought I
know,
can do
but
it.
I don't know.
But and I actually missed this part down here, but I'm gonna leave it because kind of Halloween's kind of like that, little bit.
Maybe we can work on it together.
No, I'm gonna leave it.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna sit in the dough bowl.
Yeah, you
I
won't see
mean,
it. She's really doing great on her dough bowls. You know what I do with my dough bowl? It's got
still has vegetables
it
in
has
it.
fruits and vegetables.
I
in
spoke to her last night about it.
it. It's probably gonna stay that way now that my husband's used to putting his fruits and vegetables in that bowl. I'm like, I'm not gonna get it back.
And then I did another one too. I sent it to Annie, so hopefully she.
That's what you sent it to
Angie.
Annie, the proper stitcher, is not finishing your.
Well, maybe if you
Sorry.
want to, I'll send
And
it
if
your
you want
way.
to. But Angie
Yes.
will finish your stuff for you. Like, she does that. So I'm not gutsy enough to finish someone else's stuff. I'm happy to finish my own because of Annie, but I'm not stitching my own stuff.
So that should I don't know when it's gonna be back. Doesn't matter because I don't have the other one even started yet.
One other finish, but I'm just going to post it at the end. It's my trick or treat. I was working on that car stitch. It's on the black one, and I sent that away as a exchange, and so I will just post that at the end. And I think, well, no, I'm not. My goal was to have all my Halloween finished in August, and I don't think I'm going to get it done because of a couple things. So I stitched a stocking, which took no time at all. I mean, it's been done. And I picked out the material that I want to use for its back.
That's cute.
So I thought that would be fun. And I've used this material for other things too. But I didn't think about, I've got to go get a yarn or fabric or something, or ribbon for the handle. So I thought I was all ready to do that. I'm not. And then
Somebody wanted to know where you got that pattern. I did say StitchCon, but
I did, and I sent. Is it Kenna?
no.
Oh,
No, one of our.
oh, it's a Dirty Annie. I got it at the freebie table at StitchCon. This is the one we're talking about. It's a Dirty Annie. She's got tons of these. They're fun. I think you can just probably Google them on Etsy or eBay or wherever. But there was like stacks of them, and so I just picked because you know we're from Wyoming. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this yet. Like this has not inspired me yet. I want to finish it. It's just not inspired me yet. And then this is my last one. And I think I'm just gonna try to do a needle book or something with it. I don't know.
But you can use that for fall too.
Yeah. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. There's a couple that are evading me, and one that I could get done pretty quick. I just need to go get yarn or ribbon.
I want you guys to see how neat my pile is over here when we're done.
She needs to stop. She's about to get beat up. I'm like, we'll just record on Sunday. But I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
Oh yeah, it took us like 48 hours just to upload it.
So we uploaded on Sunday. We filmed on Sunday. I came home. It took me 10 minutes to get the video kludged together. I did let it run for a little bit to make sure we didn't have any glitches. I went to upload and it just sat there. And I went to bed and it was like at 7%. And that'd been like for 3 hours. I was like, okay. I got up the next morning. It was at, I don't know, like 38 or something like that. I'm like, this is weird. I went to Gillette on Monday because it was Mom's birthday. We were celebrating Mom's birthday. And Nancy's like, it's still not, because I just had to forget it, right? And I walked away. And I got back and it was at 48%. And I'm like, something's not right. So I took it down. I deleted that upload and re-uploaded it. And it took a whole 24 hours. So I don't know when this one's coming up. Like, we're recording it on Saturday morning. I will not put it up until after Nancy gets home so she can send me her pictures, which means it'll be after I get off of work tonight. And then we'll figure it out. So I'm sorry if you were expecting us maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll be uploading it tonight. I don't know. I don't know what other platform to use though. And YouTube seems to be where it's at. And I appreciate the fact that, you know, our friends are all here. So we're just going to please be patient with us, I guess is what I'm asking. All right, FOs. Did you have any FOs? No. Okay. I have 2. This is the bag that my friend Amy made me. And it's the perfect size. But this is my Finally a Farm Girl stitch. This is Beulah.
She's cute.
You should be able to see her. I love her. And now I have to give her away. I'm sad. But I got all the stuff to make the broom.
Did you buy those little dollhouse things that are at Hobby Lobby?
No, what are those?
I'm pretty sure that's what Christy said she used.
Will you go to Hobby Lobby and see if you can find one?
Yeah.
No, because I seriously bought a variety pack of dowel rods and I was going to find some raffia. Let me see if the raffia works.
Let me just see if I'll just go today.
Yeah, see if you can find one. That would be great. I also found a little pumpkin at work that I thought might be fun to have hang up her hand. So I got a couple options. But this was Witch Beulah, Finally a Farm Girl. I don't want to say, like, she's not a new cross stitcher, but she is new to putting her patterns out. And so we got to meet her at StitchCon, but super cute. I love her. I thought I was going to have 2 more, but like I said, my one coworker quit. And so I'm working full time now. And we have hired another lady, and I love working with her. She's a retired school teacher. We have so much fun. But she only works 2 days a week, and we're switching the store out right now, and we're putting the rest of fall out and Halloween. So it's, you know, vacuuming and dusting and moving furniture and a lot of work. So I haven't had time to stitch at work, which is fine, except I'm like, I wanted to have some finishes done. All right, and my last one is my friends. So I had to crack up because I have been diligently stitching. Like, we've known for months that this was going to be due on 1 September. Nancy has a story on hers. And I was like, I'm going to be ready. And I was ready. I was ready last weekend because we took a little road trip. And because poor Steve has only seen the eastern part of Wyoming, and I wanted him to see some others. So we went to central. Well, we're kind of central Wyoming, but we're north.
You're just kind of edge of central.
Yeah, we're on the edge of central. But we took him around on a day trip, and so I got lots of car stitching done. But she's done. Now this is my color conversion. Is it in the thing? Because I'm not a pink person, so I do not want.
That's a cute color too, Judy.
So I just took colors that I loved, and instead of putting a heart in her, I put a BES for Bougie Stitcher. And so, but what I think I'm gonna do is when I get this, whoever's I get, I will make my dress match whatever their little outfit is. So there's something coordinating in it.
So leave yours up so I can explain what happened to mine.
You want me to hold it and you can explain?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no joke, you guys. I was all the way. I had all this done, 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 and I'm right here, in the R and the I, and I took it to work because I have a 3-hour meeting that I had to attend.
3-hour meeting. She's cross stitching.
So during that meeting, I did this part, and I am one up. No, I'm one up here, and it just did not look right. Like I couldn't fudge it. So you know that theory on Jack the Ripper? I've done it before. Yeah.
Big old hole in her R.
Yeah.
So who's starting over?
But I am. I'll tell you where I'm at. Don't get too excited. But because somebody else asked for some more time, I'm a little bit more.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, but somebody did. I have the B and the E done. Yeah. But I did switch from 16 count to 18 count.
It's not a huge stitch on 18 count.
I was getting to be really big on 16. I was like huge.
So I don't know. Like this, I think this is what I was a little leery on 18 count, but now that I'm in it, I'm like, I love 18 count Ada.
I like 18 count, and I actually bought some 20 count that I'm gonna try. I'm
Ooh.
excited about that. But my no buy August is working out really great. But sadly, come September 1st, I already have a waiting list.
Oh, I've got some new releases I bought from Stacey.
Mine aren't even new releases.
From Stacey. From the expo. I'm excited.
Mine aren't even new releases, but...
Alright, those are my 2 finishes. The Beulah will be done because she is going with me on an exchange. And friends will be ready to be in the mail, and our group of cross stitch buddies are ready to poor Jack.
September 15th.
But Nancy doesn't have to send her, she just has to pass hers, so it'll be fine. All right, whips. I only have 3 whips. 2 of them I wanted to be finishes. I have finishes, that's why I don't have. So my temperature chart, I will tell you in May, I was like, this was the dumbest idea I've ever had. Why am I doing a temperature chart? And then in June, I was kind of like, well, I gotta be just as far as Pam from Pam and Stuff, right? Because we're doing the same chart, and we were going to be at StitchCon together, and I was like, oh, we should look at them together. But I'm not going to lie. At the beginning of July, I was like, oh my gosh, we are never, ever, ever, ever going to get through this year. But now I'm excited about the change. Because, you know,
Falls are coming.
there we are, winter, the winter months. It was all new, so new and new. We started to get a little green. We started to get a little warm. Look at that, spring. Oh, June is nice. June was really cool, and it was rainy, so it was wet. We usually don't have wet Junes, but there we are. And then we hit July, and it was 100.
Hot.
We had record-breaking temperatures in Wyoming. Like, who does that? Like, you can't give us 6 feet of snow in the winter and 100 degrees in the summer.
They can do whatever it wants, but
it is.
we're doing this. That's got to be colorful.
And it's coming down. We're in the 90s, low 80s, or high 80s, low 90s, so we're coming down. And if you're a Farmer's Almanac believer,
Better get your winter coats.
better get your winter coat, and you better get your damn snowshoes, because you're going to be in it to win it. But I'm enjoying it. I usually stitch on it maybe once a week during the week. At night, I'll fill in my glasses and then I'll fill in the colors on Sunday. So that's my stitch. And football started, so it's Monday night, it's Thursday night, it's Friday. Oh no, it's Sunday and Saturday, but I'm working on Saturdays now. But that's a Dr. Christie's, I think it's Christie's Creative Corner. What is the name of her? If you're interested in doing one, help me on my chart.
What's over here, Jenny?
That's her name, Dr. Christie, but she's got a, here it is, Christie's Corner. So she has,
Just right there.
it's right here on the front page. So Dr. Christie, I appreciate her charts. I'm not doing one again next year. Maybe in a couple
Maybe
years.
every 5 years.
I think every
Maybe in 5 years I'll have the one that I'm working on done.
Yeah, thank gosh for computers and you can and recorded history, so you can go back and pick your times. But it's fun. It's gonna go down on Steve's bar. I thought it would be fun as our first full year here in Wyoming. So we just went over the 1 year mark, but I meant like January to January. So she's coming along. She'll be done. What else am I doing? Oh, this one. So last year I got a couple cups of tea, and I was so excited to do them. Again, I'm trying to use up my 14 count. We're just gonna start giving it away because I can't seem to get rid of it. Because I was buying a lot of it and now I don't want it. But I just finished it. I pulled a scrap.
Oh, look at that too.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Gotta love Colleen, Rebel Stitcher. But anyways, this one I totally pulled the colors. Like I pulled all the called for. I didn't like it because it was really muted and it wasn't how I decorate for Halloween. I have bright, fun colors for Halloween, not fall colors like oranges and purples, and I had to have fun colors, so I just changed it up. And I will tell you, I don't think this purple isn't supposed to be in there. This red, I don't know. Red's not supposed to be in there. This orange is not supposed to be in there. So these are how they wanted you to do it. I'm like, no, that's not how that's going to work. So there he is. My friend Laura, I think we're connected somehow. So Laura was my stitcher friend who I received her package last year in our exchange. It was our Secret Santa. And we've connected. And we're supposed to be pen pals, and it's my turn to write a letter. And I went to write this one letter, and it was really emotional for me, and I have yet to pick it back up. So my goal is to get that done in the next week and get it sent. But I just had so much fun stitching this. So this was last week at work. The last week I worked with my best friend. Not my best friend, my friend, my coworker. And so, anyways, we didn't do a lot of talking. I did a lot of stitching. But she's not here and I can't stitch when she's not there. Well, I will probably maybe in a couple weeks when things calm down.
Are you not putting that in there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, do I need to talk about John and Gillette?
So, that was just another button company. I love their patterns. They give you the pattern free.
Free, and you buy the buttons.
You buy the buttons. So I don't know how free the pattern is. Once you got the pattern, you can kind of make your own button choices, or you don't really need to use the buttons. You could figure out.
No, and then they give it to you.
Yeah.
If you don't want to buy the buttons.
So.
The buttons just kind of make it pop a little
bit.
bit.
The button makes it fun. So I'll try to get that one done this week. Because I got things I got to do. Alright, and my second one is... I know what that is. That's from work. I had to put an eye back on a crow. One-eyed crow. So this is my camp stitch. And I've got to get on it. Because I'm almost done. I'm just got to finish the flag. It'll be done this week. It'll be done before Wednesday.
I'm still getting his pants put on him. So
I was late to the show on this one. Will you help me pull that corner down?
Oh, you want me to do some work here?
I don't know. You didn't bring your stitching. So this is finally a farm girl. This is I started this one before I did Beulah, but this was new to me, right? I'm connected. This is new to me. a stitcher, you know, something new to me. It was either a floss or, but this, okay, so let's start. Sherry from the Colorado Cross Stitcher hosts camp, June, July, August. She does sampler September, and she then does like a quick 1 month winter camp. I think February, maybe February. I don't remember. So if you are, it's just a way to connect with some stitchers and share your projects. And she gives you little challenges like pick a designer or pick something new to you. Yeah. So floss, whatever. I picked designer. I chose Chrissy from Finally a Farm Girl, and I used if she called for a red, I picked a red. I tried to shop for my stash because my stash is getting a little hoardish looking, and I wanted to.
Can I see that for a second? Yeah. Are those half stitches?
Yeah, because I don't like to count at work. So if I do that, then I can just fill in.
Oh, I actually thought it actually kind of looks neat. It looks like kind of like a tanded flag, just a little bit. I kind of see it just that way, but sorry.
No, it's okay.
I see it up here too.
Yeah. So I just I haven't quite finished it. But Abe's head skinny. I miscounted somehow. He should be like I think a row fatter. Anyways, he's got a skinny head.
He was kind of a slender man, so
he was a slender man, but big brained Abe is a row short. So that was a fun stitch. I'm enjoying it. Anyways.
Are you enjoying the show all about you too, Jenny?
No, I'm hating this. But I'm not going. We gotta get it done because I have to go to work. And I think we have plenty of time, right? Oh yeah, we have plenty of time. I don't have to be working till 10. All right, those are my whips. Whip Go. We're not doing Whip Go.
Yeah, no.
Are you gonna do Whip Go in August? I'm not.
I don't think so. Because kind of like you, I went through my things, and a lot of mine are Halloween that are still left. And not that I'm going to get them done this year, but that's probably what I'm going to work on, except for my fox, my Quaker fox.
You should get him done. He's cute.
Jenny, I haven't even started him. There's no way.
All right, the pattern's cute.
Pattern is cute. Needle minder I got for it's really cute. Material's really cute. Everything's cute about it.
I have 5 that I have kitted up. And I'm super excited to do all of them before Halloween. It's not going to get done, but I'm excited about it. So the first one was our birthday stitch. No, that's not it. Here, we'll do this one first. This is Nancy's birthday stitch. I got excited because it was purple. I have started this thing 3 times. This will be 4. And I am super excited to start it.
Ooh, did you do that, Jenny?
No.
It's purple. I'm not sure it's showing up purple. It's really pretty.
So I'm going to do it. I'm going to start it again. I don't know why it's kicking my butt. It's just another button company. It is not a big stitch, but I cannot...
Is it 32 count?
I have no idea what
I'm pretty sure it is, Jenny.
Probably. Oh, yeah, it's...
Yep.
I think it's a Be Stitch Me. From, yeah, Be Stitch Me. I'm like, from, the company, Be Stitch Me. Brandy. And so I've got a bunch of 32 count. I got a bunch of 28 count. I think I'm going to, Missy from 2 Needles Pulling Thread and I are going to do an exchange. Because she's a big 32 count stitcher and I'm really not. But I'm going to give it.
What are you then, Jenny?
I don't know. But there's a lot of colors. I'm not really a big, I like to stitch on more neutral. That's what I'd like. And so I don't know that I'm opposed to the different sizes. I'm opposed to, I think, the color. And I am in her color club or whatever, so I need to probably get that fixed. Anyways, Nancy's birthday stitch. Her birthday's in 2 months. My goal is to have this done.
I'm not going to be 50, though.
Oh. No, you will be 47. I will be 50. I am the older sister, though. Until you got your hair all gussied up, people thought I was
I'm a blonde, yeah.
I did teach her she could not wear yellow today. She pulled out this yellow shirt, which normally looks, 1, it was way too big for her. But 2, I was like, you can't wear that shirt. She's like, I can too. I wear what I want. And she put it on. She's like, oh,
No.
I'm not wearing that shirt. I'm like,
I don't know which one glowed better, my top or my hair or the whiteness of my body.
It was a clash to beat all clashes. I'm like, because I love yellow. I think it's a bright, happy color. I like warm yellow. I don't like old brassy yellow. And Nancy usually looks beautiful in that color, but she needed to get a smaller shirt anyway. So the other project, and I think this one will be a quick one, is from Hands On Design. If you remember, we did the Stitch Along last year, the cookie exchange. We are doing the costume party. I think it might be too late to get in on the, I don't know. If you're interested.
No, Jenny, you told me that I could just get in on September 1st. Did you fib to me?
I don't know. I think at some point in time they have to, I know after the Stitch Along is done, they do release it as a full pattern.
I guess I'll get it after that.
But this silver,
this is great. You gotta
it's great, but it looks kind of purpley here.
It does, but it's not.
Maybe it's my shirt that's causing it. But it's
maybe it's my muffin top shirt. Shush. I had to borrow this shirt from Jenny, and I'm wearing a midriff.
Well, Nancy and I are definitely two different, like, height-wise. So, and Nancy's height is all in her torso. Mine is not. I'm kind of equally short everywhere. So, but the called for colors. Anyways, I'm super excited to get this started. But the fabric was from Stephanie, Silver Mist.
It is a beautiful gray.
It is. That was, my husband was like, you should buy that. I was like, oh, I should. And then I texted Nancy, like, you want one? Do you want one, sis? He said I could buy it. Not that he said I could buy it, but he encouraged me. I also...
Steve, did you encourage her? I think he said no.
I think he went to...
What?
Just say no.
Maybe.
Yeah,
say no to drugs.
All right, so this one is...
That's cute.
So Bobby from Pumpkin Creek Primitive says to me...
You got it right. Good job, Jenny.
I did. But don't worry, because the twins, I'll get her mixed up soon. So I dyed this fabric. This was my birthday stitch last year. I don't think I got it done until March, but and I've got a whole other half.
But isn't there a witch hat that's similar?
I don't know if there's a hat. There's a nose, a shoe, and then I think it's Punch Street.
I just bought mine yesterday.
Well, one of the... Are you looking around for the thing that's sitting on your porch?
No, actually, that's sitting in my car.
Oh.
I had to run to Joanne's yesterday.
So, anyways, there's lots of little feet that say trick or treat. But it's, it's a la-di-da, and it came in, there's a I think a third pattern. I won't be able to do the third pattern because when you hand dye like this, I have no idea how I did it. Anyways, I bought the floss for it so I could get it started. And we'll see how that goes. That's another one. I'm super excited about.
I'm about done with my coffee, Jenny. Are you?
No, I haven't. I've been sipping on it. I have my laundry. I still have this. This was on my Whip Go board. I got quite a few stitches done with it. I'm almost done. I gotta pop over here, get the cape done, get the yard art finished with the. These don't take long to stitch.
Bring it up there because I can't see it.
I
Oh,
just
you're
touched
stuck.
myself.
There's the Madonna bra.
Yeah.
Man, I'm glad I have basketball hands.
I know, me too. You got big hands. Hers are bigger than mine, but Nancy was an athlete.
We both have the same shoe size, though. Maybe Jenny's are a little bit smaller than mine.
No, I think we're the same size, I think. Well, I don't know, because you've got long, skinny feet.
I have these long, skinny monkey toes.
I can do things with my toes.
Me too. I can pick up things.
Yes,
I can palm a basketball.
this is my favorite. This one I'm so excited to do. So last year, Daylene never stitched a Halloween stitch. She says, I've got a Halloween stitch. And I was like, oh, I must see it. Look at her. She's exactly what I need. So when I'm finding that I like to do, like, I like to see results. So to pick, like...
So you like the minis.
Yeah.
So you like, and I actually like it too, and it's one of those things I have on order as soon as I can order something. You know that thing that Annie's doing? The Christmas ones that are...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Quakers?
Yeah.
The Christmas Quakers? I love, like, okay, I don't ever recommend jumping off on Halloween Quaker as one of your first stitches, because that thing is a beast. But, I love it. I love it because like I said, I love stitching Quakers, which are, you know, those patterns. And that's what I started out on, because that's what I didn't know any better. No one said, hey, just start out on a small. I mean, I started out on that thing, right? But it's like, that, I mean, that is not right. I kept the pattern because I'm going to stitch it again in a few years to see if it does turn out right the next time. But anyways, I'm going to start her and take her to...
My copy got cold.
Look, you're the one who left your crap sitting on your porch. Now you got to pay attention. Anyways.
And this actually, to me, I don't personally know Daleen, although someday I'm going to end up on her porch.
We're going to go visit her.
This kind of, to me, is like screams what I believe is she is.
Yes. Anyways, this is where I start to get brave because it's kind of a gray material.
But it's Ada.
It is Ada. It's 18 count though. Remember,
I like 18 count.
I picked my own little colors and I'm going to add some colors in on it.
I don't think you're going to need to.
It's supposed to be like one color. It calls for
3.
black, dark gray, light gray, which I guess I didn't go that far. I did add white and purple.
Yeah. And the only thing maybe you could do green, you could do like this little cauldron stuff coming out green.
I'm going to do white. These are the colors I'm going to use. I could change my mind. Maybe.
Maybe I could do that too with you. Oh yeah, no I can't. I already have it, but...
You have that pattern? Well, then why don't we do it?
Because till September 15th, I am committed to just 2 stitches.
I really only need like 3 or 4 days to put my person in. You have to get it done, but I mean, because you're going to pass to me. All right, so those are all our plans. We are getting ready for our retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Put your coffee down and pay attention.
I asked her, what are you going to give me to play with? I told her.
Well, you should have brought your stitching.
Well, I should have, but I didn't.
All right. Plans. Retreat. I just showed everything I was going to work on for between now and maybe the 31st of October. You don't have anything?
No, I really have.
What are you going to work on Sunday with Mom? If you're going to the Crazy Woman retreat,
we're going to make
September,
some more scissor fobs.
Nancy's making scissor fobs, which are super exciting.
And because my friend Missy in Maine told me that for 3 for 10, I needed to go get some more big beads. It's her fault that I spent some money.
Don't take that, Missy. It is not your fault. But it was a good
sale.
Sales are important. Sales are important. All right, giveaways. We have, okay, first of all, I'm loving this 2-week plan. You guys are amazing. We have given away everything but one.
But we have to check on that.
But we have to verify that. So if the lady who, I think her name's Edith. I think it's what it is. But if you're worried it was you and you want to pop back next week, we're just going to put that back in the mix. It's a summer stitch. We'll probably give it away next spring sometime because it's, red, white, and blue and sheep. We are going to, though everybody else claimed their prizes. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. I got to mail to Romania and Australia. I mean, this is like, it was so cool. I'm at the post office and the ladies from Sheridan are like, I'm going to kill her.
Well, I'm reading your emails.
Well, you can read it right here. You don't have to cross your
It's
head.
kind of fun to do.
Pay attention.
That's like close to
You can do this with me. You can do this one with me.
Well, no, I already got a plan going on here.
Oh, we didn't pull something to give away next time.
We don't always have to give a giveaway. We do a lot, but...
We do. All right, we'll skip it this time. She threw me off when she didn't show up with her stitching. I'm like, I don't know, because I don't have anything to talk about. But we're 44 minutes in, and we still haven't got through all of it. Anyways, we're gonna give things away today. Let's get here. You can be.
I have a job?
You have a job. Let's do this.
Okay.
You can show people what we're giving away.
All right, let's start with the summer one.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Photos. I gotta find the photos.
This is what we're giving away. A nice summer lemonade. And I like an Arnold Palmer.
Yep.
She loves my hair. Thank you.
She does.
I got a lot of compliments.
So, she did get a lot of compliments. It is a good haircut. It's a great haircut on her. We just need to fix the color. We need to tone it down a little bit. I know you were looking for gray. And
Gray.
That's not what you got, but.
Sometimes things happen.
So, Edwina Bang, you are our summer bag winner, and I'm happy to get that in the mail. And Crafty Mom.
Okay, Crafty Mom. If you don't claim this, I already have permission to own this. So just so you know.
Right. So
Crafty Mom.
I don't think that's how it should work. But
I have permission. Crafty Mom, one job.
Gamma Treasure said Nancy could have it.
I don't know why you wouldn't want this, Crafty Mom.
Crafty Mom probably does. She probably just hasn't. She only just found out she won it.
Bummer.
So,
Probably like in 3 minutes. Like, whoop.
our Gmail is down below, bougiestitchers@gmail.com. Instagram, Bougie Stitchers, Jen.Ollie on Instagram. Either one of those. Don't put your address in public, but get a hold of us. And we would love to, ladies, we'd love to
Or
get those.
gentlemen.
Well, Edwina and Crafty Mom does not sound like a man, but I could be wrong. Pronouns are important. I'm sorry. I've made some assumptions here. All right. Ooh, we got some haul. Now, in all fairness, we haven't really been buying a whole lot. But, you know, you've got your clubs. Here's what I've got. I got some clubs. My Just Cross Stitch magazine came in the mail. I'm not going to lie. Probably not going to stitch a dang thing out of it.
Really?
Yep.
Let me look at it.
No, you have to pay attention, and then you can look at it.
Okay.
We got our... Leave it down. No, don't. No, come on. Because we need to do this with Colleen.
Did you later?
He's right here. We are in the month, the Stitcher of the month.
Quarterly.
Needle Minder Club. Check out. Oh, sorry. It came neatly packaged. I loved it.
And stickers.
Yeah, I got stickers right here. The stickers are right here. We each got a Halloween, you know.
What are those things? Floss.
Floss drops?
Yeah, didn't you see that how she did it? She put them through here.
Oh, that's cute. I don't know that I would use mine for that, but I thought it was super cute.
He's really cute too.
We got some great Halloween stickers. I got a hot mess going on here. Pin
Hot Mess Express.
counters, stitch counters. I'll get it all out today.
No, they're for your Ouija board or for.
Ouija board. I don't own a Ouija board.
Are you leaving, buddy?
No, not that.
All right.
Okay.
What? Your voodoo doll? That's what I thought they were.
No, Nancy, you don't pay attention.
I just make stuff up.
She
It's all
makes
right.
stuff up. Anyways, the whole cuteness of is, you know, they do go together because this is a little zombie, you know, doll, and you can stitch, but these are to stick in your stitches, you know, to count, like they're counters. And then
I thought you wanted to get me into voodoo dolls.
you can't stick something into metal,
No, but
they are related. Yes,
Hi, buddy.
they do correspond with each other. So that was the first wonderful package that we got from Colleen. Again, Rebel Stitcher Design.
Stitcher?
I think the club is full, but she has a wait list, and there are people who pop in and out of this all the time, so don't be afraid to reach out and get on the wait list. I don't think there's been a magnet or a needle minder that I haven't, like, loved. What else do I got in here? Oh, you got some mail, but you're not opening it yet. She can open it later. We'll talk about your mail after we finish this.
Do you have? Oh,
And then we got it. Oops.
oh, you're showing a pattern, Jenny.
Pattern. Put that back in the giveaway. So I got this in the mail. When a package like this arrives in your mailbox, you do not kiss your husband at the door, hello, when you get home from work. You just rip it open. And that's what I did. As you can see, Steve's like, what is going on there? I'm like, it's my monthly, it's my box from Colleen, Rebel Stitcher. We signed up for this a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know if I put our addresses down wrong or whatever, but I was really nervous because we got our bill for our quarterly, and I was like, wow, I got my bill for my thing. I was so sad. I was like, and so I think she reached out to you and said, how come you and Jenny haven't paid your bills?
She's like, you guys are slackers.
And we were like, what do you mean? We love Halloween. Well, it's because we didn't know we were supposed to. We didn't get our invoice.
We did something wrong.
We did something wrong. Anyways, it's there. That's what I love about Colleen. She's quick to say, hey, are you paying or not? And we didn't miss out.
Aaron, so she said nicely.
We didn't miss out.
Check this out.
This is our Jasmine bag. And, oh, it's good. I won't be able to pull it out.
Do you want to go get it? I don't know what she
hold
wants.
that, please.
And look at these little...
I know, but look, they're my pumpkins.
Ah.
I think it's Teresa Koga.
It is.
But this is a Jasmine custom bag. I've never had one. I'm in love.
Me neither.
But look at the bats inside.
But I guess I do now. In Gillette.
These zippers are amazing. A nice, and you can
And these
write
match.
on this, right? You can like put what your package is. Little skulls. The zipper, I love the zippers. So when I buy zippers, I buy like 100 zippers for like $7.
The plastic ones? Yeah, these are metal, aren't
These
they?
are, yeah, they're nice. I didn't realize. So then you have this treasure trove in the bag. It's a great size bag. It'll fit perfect in your go bag. This is, I didn't do it very, you can jump in here. Don't show her pattern yet.
Not yet?
No, yeah, I meant don't show the pattern.
Yeah, this is the pattern.
She gives you the floss for the pattern. Her pattern.
And the floss drop.
And the floss drop, which is, like Nancy said, you know, you get the material and the thing to finish it with. And this is Lady Dot, right?
I think so.
Lady Dot.
And a whole bunch of stickers.
A whole bunch of stickers.
And scissors. Who doesn't need scissors?
Oh, I always need scissors.
And candy. My husband, I think, ate the candy.
Candy. I'll probably put those out in the, I don't know, tearjerker sounds amazing. Oh,
No, it's gum. It's bubble gum.
I don't know. I like to chew gum.
I like to chew gum. Bubble gum makes me gag. I don't know why.
Oh, well, that's probably one of them.
It's like one of those hidden secrets of me.
Anyways, I know so here's my paid infomercial. If you guys didn't see the last one I did for the light, which, you know, yes, the light is expensive. Like I said, it's an investment. But this was her first jump out of it. Colleen, I loved it. I'm so glad that I'm connected with you.
There's a winter one coming.
There's a winter one coming, so be on the lookout.
We'll be on that list.
Yeah, Colleen, you could just put us down on that list, and then you should have our correct,
with the right information.
You should have our correct email addresses now, so
that way we don't have to mess up again.
We're happy to be on that list. So she's doing a winter one. She also is going to release Halloween patterns. And I've only seen one, and I love it. So I can't wait. So come on, Colleen, we're ready. We're ready for
September 1st, please, because I don't have to be on another waiting list if you release it before then.
Well, you'll have to just put it on your wait list. Anyways, Colleen, we're ready for you. We're waiting patiently in Wyoming. Not very patiently.
In Wyoming, it takes like a whole 10 days to mail anywhere.
I will tell you, though, some of the ladies, when I'm mailing things...
Have you ever mailed to Maine? It gets faster to Maine than it does to Pueblo, Colorado.
We sent something to our friends, Two Needles Pulling Thread. And it literally, I sent my kid to the mailbox. I'm like, it needs to go today. He went, sent me a note, said, I got it, Mom, done. And like 2 days later, it's in Maine. I sent something to my kid in Virginia. It's like a week and a half. We sent
Pueblo,
something
Colorado's
down
10 days.
to our niece. It gets lost in the mail. You can drive it faster there than you can mail it. 2 days to Maine. It doesn't take.
Doesn't make a lick of sense.
I don't know. I'm only guessing as it went through Canada to get. I don't know.
Hey,
Anyway,
I
I'm
gotta
joking.
say something. So, no.
Pay attention. She's saying something.
I just want to tell you, maybe it's kind of happy mail. I made something for one of my friends, and it's coming your way. It's not perfect. I made it with my featherweight.
Oh.
I'm learning the stitch length and all that kind of stuff in the reverse. So you'll get it and you'll say, "Oh man, like the stitching is really."
Your friends always appreciate when they get, especially crafters, right? Like when Joe sent me the camper mini quilt, I cried. Like I cried because people don't give crafters things like that. I mean, our friends do, like, right? Like, but when somebody reaches out and gives you something from their heart, it means the world to us. So you have a letter. Now you may open your letter.
Hopefully I don't need this address because I went right through
We'll
it.
have to tape it if you might need it.
Oh, it's a thank you note.
Oh, well, we have that address. It's from
Yes, we do.
Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy. So what I've been doing with these guys, and you guys might, I don't use floss straps very often unless if I go through the tabs. Do you have any weeks or anything available? And if you go through those tags, that I pop these.
Oh, yeah. I see
So
what
I've
you're saying.
been taking these and using these for floss drops. Just making them into floss drops.
Yeah, I make a lot of my floss drops are just old cards. All right. Let's talk about our BFF, shall we?
Sure.
I don't know how I came across Judy, and I'm not going to lie. I have OCD envy with Judy. So Judy is an Aussie in a Kiwi world. She only has 3 videos out, but she's organized. So she's in all the groups, the Whip Go group, the New Start group, and she's very organized and she has all the rules down, which I applaud her because I'm always like 3 rules wrong. But she has been stitching for quite a while. I think like 2005, maybe a teenager. I don't know. But she says, I went, and I love her accent. I went and pulled all my whips. And she said, I got to 50. I was like, 50? And I mean, I'm not judging because I'm sure there's 50 tucked over there somewhere. But most of them are kitted or started to be kitted, I started to kit them, but not started anything. Anyways, she's got this board. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her. Not really, but I'll smack her in a minute. She's got a board with all of her whips.
Yes.
And
It's like a huge board.
She has detailed notes on those whips. And she stitches all things. She stitches full coverage. She stitches some smalls. So there's something in those 50 whips for you. And she does there's 3 videos and you get the whip parade. Like, I think in video 2. But I was in envy. So she's got this board marked off and it's a good size board. Like, it's a board.
It takes her whole backdrop.
Yeah. And she makes notes like, I got my 1,000 stitches in, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
I would hate to see her ink, her cost of her inking.
She is, love it. Like, Judy, I have organizational envy with you. Like, you are. Anyways, give her a shout out. She's a new Flosstuber. She is, like I said, beyond organized. If you don't get some type of organizational skill from Judy, you're not paying attention. Quilts, what you got? You've been quilting.
I have been quilting.
What did you find out that you love to do?
Quilt? Let me in on it.
Okay, so last weekend she says, I didn't realize how much I missed being in my room, like her quilt room, which is where we film. We film on the back end of her quilt room. Her quilt room, all her quilting stuff's on the other side of the camera, and we sit back down here. She said, I just didn't realize how much I missed the sound of the machine and, spending time listening to my novels. Because I won't speak for you. I can't listen to a novel and count. But I can measure and cut and sew and listen to a novel and not miss anything. So I don't know what that skill is. That's why I love to cross stitch while my husband's watching TV, because I don't care what's on the TV. I'm spending time with my husband, or talking or not talking, depending on what part of the movie we're in, and I'm stitching. And I'm happy because, and I probably pay attention to an eighth of the show.
I also got a lot of audiobooks done, and I love audiobooks.
So we are not going to our fall retreat this year. Do you have a picture of your?
No, I was trying to figure out. This is what I'm reading, and
Oh,
and I learned I can go to my library. And I've learned so much about the incarceration. Is that right? The camps?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm going probably in 3 or 4 weeks over to Heart Ranch.
Really?
David doesn't know it yet, but we're going, honey.
David doesn't watch this anyway, so I don't know why she's worried about that. All right. Well, we are not going to like we said, we're not going to our normal quilt retreat, so we won't be filming at Ranch A this fall. But we will be back in April to Ranch A to quilting, because we are going to Crazy Women Cross Stitch Retreat. I think we're not really on the fence. We are not going to put our name in the hat for StitchCon this next year, because in May, the 2 weeks before StitchCon would be, we will be knee deep in 3 graduations. So we have a graduation in Colorado. The following weekend we have a graduation in Virginia. The third weekend we have a graduation here. So 2 college graduations and a high school graduation.
And you have to move one possibly back here because he's still on the fence what he's going to do.
I don't know what number 1's doing. Like, is he gonna...
Well, he doesn't even know. My number 2 doesn't know what she's doing either.
So he's going to graduate with a degree. He wants to be a speech pathologist. He has to figure out where to get his master's, because you need an additional 2-year degree to be a speech pathologist. And he has to figure that out. And he's a big boy.
It's a hard decision,
It is
Jenny.
a hard decision. It's hard. So I did encourage a gap year. We'll see if he's going to take me up on that. Oh, I know where my youngest is going to watch the JV game. So the seniors on the team go to the JV games when they're local, and so it's nice for him to
nice to support them.
Yeah. So he's off. I was like, why is my driving on? All right, let's do wheel.
So I text Jenny, and sometimes she says, "I am driving."
Yeah, my phone.
It's some app she has.
Yeah. It's not for me. Like,
I think she's just ignoring me. Like, I'm just going to ignore her.
I always come back on, I'm like, I'm not driving. Drew is. That's what I think is funny.
I'm going to put my earmuffs on. Wheel of Doom.
Here we go.
Oh, she shut the sound off. That's wonderful, Jenny.
Well, because I was looking at things this morning.
Oh, that's a given.
Favorite holiday? Halloween.
Halloween.
Why do you love Halloween so much?
Well, it's in the fall.
It is in the fall, and we're fall babies.
We are fall babies. She's going to be 50. And I just like fall. The smell of fall, the Christmas of fall. Or
The Christmas.
The crispness.
The Christmas of fall.
And there's not a ton of, there's a little bit of things, to find your Halloween costume when you're little, but there's really just not a lot of pressures. And that sounds really silly because Christmas shouldn't be about pressures, but you kind of make it that way. You want to make sure
I think our society is focused on, and I will tell you, last year was probably making the decision last Christmas just to come over to your house and not worry about a thing was we had a new puppy, but it was so, like, it was great.
Yeah.
It was new. It was new to us, right? Because we just got here. But that's how I kind of feel about Halloween. Like, I decorate. I decorate for fall. I decorate for fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. January, I take all the red out of my house and I just leave all the white lights and gnomes up and trees. Not the Christmas trees, but the little non-red decorative Christmas trees. And so I just get excited because I start the season of decorating right now. And I love Halloween. Like Nancy said, there's no pressure on Halloween. I realize what All Hallows Eve is. Like, Nancy doesn't practice, but I'm a practicing Catholic. Like, I understand. But in my mind, that people have lost why Halloween was originally.
Right.
So it is now just a very commercial, and there's no pressure for that because a lot of people don't believe in a lot of that religious stuff.
But I like it when those little kids that have the costume bigger than them try to get up the steps and they knock on your door and they're like, whatever, trick or treat, you know, and you like give them a whole bag of candy.
Yeah,
they're done.
Their parents don't appreciate that, but we do. And we live in the country now, so I had 3 trick-or-treaters last year. So I'm going to again buy a full-size full-size box of candy bars. They come in 18s, and then I just put them in my kid's lunch. Because he's a swimmer by that time? No. Yeah.
No.
He's not. Well, he's at the end of football season.
Right.
Going into swim. And that's...
And Nancy knows. Mom doesn't.
No, what I meant was when after Halloween, when he starts swimming in November, I just throw those full-size candy bars in his lunch.
Oh, still candy bars, Jenny? Those are good.
I mean, I was so excited she was coming up. We got to sit and watch the game last night. We went for dinner. I'm about to punch her in the face. Like, this is old school 6th grade. I never hit my sister. My sister's reach was always longer than mine, even when we were kids. And she was always bigger. So, all right, that's what we got. We got 1 minute and 5 minutes. I don't know how long this is going to take to upload. Jack's
making his appearance.
No, I don't think. Oh, there he is. He's very nosy. And he can jump on this table from a seated position. He almost died that day. All right. We will be, what's 2 weeks from now? Oh, what's our, you need my calendar.
It might be your birthday, Jenny. No.
No, it's my anniversary, I think.
Oh, are we celebrating then?
Well,
didn't I celebrate your, no, I didn't.
Well, I don't know. So there's a football game. So I'm working. I work Tuesday through Saturday. So we're trying to figure out the new schedule on when to film this. Either Saturday mornings or Sunday is what we've got.
I have no idea.
Do you have a calendar?
Somewhere.
Where's your date? Oh, here. I'll do it.
Oh, here.
I'll do
I
it.
found it.
No, don't.
Hold on to your grampy panties.
Let's see.
The 10th.
The 10th is, it's a Saturday. So maybe on the 11th. Or we can wait and hold off and we can do it on the Crazy Room retreat.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe I'll have some stitching to show you by then.
Oh, she'll have stitching. It's just going to be at the end of this video, so hang tight if you want to see Nancy's stitches, because she's going to send me pictures, and I'm going to put them in the end. All right, friends. Well, if you get a chance, pop over to see an Aussie in a Kiwi world. Yeah, she's Australian living in New Zealand, so an Aussie in a Kiwi world. Her name is Judy. Like I said, very organized.
Rebel Stitcher.
Go over and check out. She'll have new designs out. Hands On Design has got her costume stitch along. It's a mystery stitch along. It's not a very big one. It's like 9x9 piece of material. Let's see, it shouldn't take you very long. I've got plans. We'll see how they roll out. We are about to, I say go meet 45 new stitchers. But we know one of them because Emma's coming with us this time. So we're going to go check out a smaller retreat.
So 42.
Yes. If you are interested in...
Cause math,
as Steph would say. If you are interested in StitchCon, we highly recommend StitchCon. We are so sad that we are not going to be there this year, or try to be there, because you have to put your name in a hat. I say your name in a hat. You have to sign up. If you are interested in StitchCon, word of advice.
You're pointing.
I am. Listen up. Word of advice. Go.
Makes my eyes blue.
Go to Pam and Steph. Just Keep Stitching. And listen to Pam and Steph. They will give you all the things you need to know to be ready to put your name on the wait list. And the time and date. And it is important. Do not dally. I had us signed up last year by 10:03. And that was signing up both of us, me and Nancy.
Yeah, but I was like almost 100 behind you from when you signed up and when I'm the numbers. Because you were like 7 and I was like 130 something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know that, but I mean, I literally hit save on mine and Nancy right away. Like, I had everything ready. I did mine first because I knew I had Nancy's stuff written down. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I had Nancy's stuff written down. I did mine first because, of course, I have it memorized. And then I did Nancy, like, immediately. So, 10:03, 10:02, something like that, we were signed up. And that's how fast it was. So, please, 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 if you are interested in StitchCon and you can make that happen next year,
Do it.
do it. I'm excited about Crazy Woman. It's a little bit smaller retreat, a little more intimate retreat. After May, we have the freedom of totally being empty nesters because we don't have a high schooler anymore. Nancy's already there. She's waiting on me. I'm getting there. All right. That's what we got. Go straighten somebody's crown. Please.
Welcome to the Jenny Show.
That's right. Well, when you leave your stitching, I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to leave my stitching here.
That's my thing.
I love her.
She can only kill me once, just so you know.
I can't kill her because I could not do this without her. So she has a guaranteed life expectancy as long as I'm alive. She's alive. All right. So straighten somebody's crown. Please tell us what's under your needle. And happy stitching, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I, Jack, a well-behaved dog, and all my humans promise to respect the rules of bark and to help show others how to care for our national parks. Congratulations, Jack the Bark Ranger.
It's all
you
gonna
stop?
be about Jenny. Why are we recording?
Because we're going to show everybody what yellow and yellow looks like and why blondes should not wear yellow.
Blondes have a little more fun.
We have a lot of fun. We just don't wear yellow. Go get a new shirt.
Nice.
That's what I do.
All right, until next time.
Until next time, happy stitching.